The purpose of routine maintenance for your vehicle is to keep it running safely. While vehicles today can be complex, thus making do-it-yourself repairs more difficult, there are a few things you can do regularly to increase the lifespan of your car, keep it running great, and make it safe to drive. Hi, I'm Jeremy Shore with eHow.com. To get the best information possible, I visited my good friend Gary over at McSpadden's Automotive this morning. Let's go have a look. So we've talked about preventing unnecessary wear and tear on your car. So now let's talk about routine maintenance tips for car safety. So Gary, where do we start with all of this?
The best place to start every time would be the owner's manual of the vehicle. Usually found in the glove box. Each owner's manual is from the manufacturer and has all the specific specifications of your vehicle, what you need to do as far as maintenance.
All right, so routine maintenance, where do we start from there?
Let's start with tires.
So what's so important about maintaining the tire pressure itself?
Maintain the tire pressure on the vehicle. The tire's going to last longer. The vehicle will be safer to drive. Typically what we want to do is we want to check the tire pressure on yours. We're going to base the tire pressure on what your owner's manual suggests. Yours look just fine. On the tires themselves, it's best to have them balanced and rotated on a regular basis. Keeps the tire wear even front to rear and also inside to outside on the vehicle. So as long as you, again, have the tires rotated and balanced on a regular basis, it'll again lengthen the life of the tire.
Great, that's really helpful. So what's next? Where do we move from here?
Let's go to engine oil.
Okay.
Jeremy, let's look under the hood.
All right. So I know there are a few things I can do here myself to at least check the levels on, right?
Absolutely. Always check your oil level. You can check your fluid level and your air filters if you can gain access to them. You can always refer to your owner's manual as far as scheduled maintenance.
So anything outside of the engine that we should be looking at?
Brakes are always an important item.
Okay.
Certainly want to take a look at those. Now, if you're feeling the brakes making any type of vibrations, or if the vehicle's pulling from one side to the other, that's definitely something you need to get addressed. Take it into your dealership or your local mechanic.
Great. Let's check those out then.
Okay.
Gary, what do I have to look out for as far as our brakes are concerned?
There's a couple of very important things to think about when you're doing your brakes. You definitely want to keep an eye out for any type of braking noise that you hear coming from any of the four brakes on the car. In addition to that, while you're applying the brakes, it could pull from one side to the other. You definitely want to keep an eye on that. If any of those occur, definitely take it into the dealership or your mechanic and have him look at that. You could get back to the safety triangle again, if you will: steering, stability, and stopping. Again, back to driving it, you could tell if the vehicle were swaying from one side to the other while you're driving it, and again, whether or not the distance has reduced on your stopping ability on the vehicle. Any of those items, again, back to the dealership, back to your mechanic to have them take a look at it.
Great. Thanks so much, Gary. It's been so helpful. We
Not a problem.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir.
Great. This has been routine maintenance tips for car safety. I'm Jeremy Shore with eHow. Thanks for stopping by.